Hey, good to see you. After weeks of living with the A5 Plus wireless day in and day out, music, games, movies, everyday listening, I can tell you something you feel before you see it. When speakers finally deliver rich, punchy, natural sound instead of flat or lifeless audio, everything you play feels more real. Before anything else, take a moment and check the current price and stock on the A5 Plus wireless. Quality speakers like this don't stay at good prices forever, and if it's at a number that works today, that's worth knowing upfront. You know that subtle frustration, you hit play on your favorite track and it should sound good. But it doesn't fill the room the way you hoped. Dialogue or music comes out thin, bass feels weak or non-existent, and every session ends with that tiny "I wish this sounded better" feeling in the back of your mind. That's not neutral, you feel that gap every time your speakers underperform. That's the moment you realize you've outgrown settling for mediocre sound. Then you fire these up, and the difference hits you right away. Once you feel this level of clarity and presence, clean highs that don't shriek, mids that breathe, bass that actually has weight, you start noticing what was missing before. It's not about being louder. It's about being alive. That's the shift from "these are okay" to "wow, this is sound." Picture real usage, you're playing music and suddenly the vocals don't just sit there. They stand out with nuance. You're gaming and immerse yourself in sound that feels layered and directional instead of flat. You're watching movies and sound looks fuller, richer, deeper, not just louder than your TV's speakers ever were. Even everyday listening feels more satisfying because these speakers don't hold back what's in the recording. And here's something a lot of people don't expect. Once you've experienced rich, dynamic audio like this, weak sound just feels empty. Your brain doesn't know what good sounds like. Every time you think about weaker alternatives, you keep circling back to the fuller, more meaningful sound you already felt here. That's loss aversion, because you know what better feels like, and you don't want to give it up. Let's be real about a couple things. These aren't tiny Bluetooth sticks, they're designed to fill real space with real sound. And because they're performance-grade speakers, they ask for proper placement and listening space. You feel crisp detail in every track, you feel clear, expressive voices and instruments, you feel bass that actually extends, you feel immersion in games and movies, you feel pride every time you press play. They take up real shelf space, they're performance focused, not minimal. At some point, you stop scrolling every cheaper option and just choose the system that already feels right in your gut. Don't let this be one of those upgrades you delay and regret later. Check the current price and stock now, and if it matches what you want, go with the speakers that finally make your audio feel alive.